Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm hoping that this 2019 I'm going to be able to inspire a few of you guys to become readers, because we all know that leaders are readers. You could literally be a manager at work, you could be a supervisor, you could be a mother, you could be a sister. There is a certain leadership role that we assume in different facets of our lives, and so reading is just so important. It stretches your mindset, and it's not really just about reading people that you know for a fact agree with your own personal world view, but also even reading from people that you know for a fact that you don't agree with, because that also stretches you. It helps you to be more tolerant to other people as well. So it's going to be so exciting this 2019 on this channel, because I'm going to be sharing some of the books that I will be reading on a monthly basis. So January is such an important month because it's the very same month, exact first month. What am I saying? It's the first month of the year, and you want to make sure that you are like building up this momentum for the year, and you are really focusing on certain things that you really want to like flourish in your year. So I know specifically one of the areas that I want to make sure thrives in my year obviously is my spirituality. I also want to make sure that I'm not neglecting my career. I also want to make sure that I'm not neglecting my productivity, and productivity literally just affects every other area of my life. So I want to share with you some of the books that I'm reading this January. So let's get into the video right now. First book that I'm reading is a book by Bishop Oyedepo. His name is Bishop David Oyedepo, and it's called Exploits in Ministry. One of the books that was recommended to me I think about a year ago, and I hadn't read it all along until a friend of mine said, listen, I'm gonna borrow you my copy because you totally need the wisdom that is in this book. Apparently it has a lot of stories, like a lot of testimonies about Bishop Oyedepo's personal journey. And if you don't know Bishop Oyedepo, he is one of the pastors in Africa. He actually has a church in Nigeria, one of the mega churches in Nigeria, like over a 50,000 seater with an overflow of even more people. He was an architect initially, and then he became a pastor. He's also a businessman. This man has a net worth of over 150 million. So that just goes to show you that this man is not only successful in kingdom, but he's also successful in business and other areas of his life. He runs a beautiful household, married an amazing wife, has got kids that have grown to be successful people, you know, just people that are holistically winning at life. So I made sure that this was part of my January reads. I haven't gotten very far with this, honestly speaking, because I was at home for probably a quarter of this month, but I am definitely going to make this even my February read as well, because I know it's going to definitely slip into into February. So I know I'm not going to finish this January, but this is one of the books that I'm currently reading. An absolute blessing, and I recommend it to anybody that wants to read about ministry, who really just needs an overview on ministry. There's a lot that happens in ministry. You need this book. On a career front, on a business front, this is one of the books that I am currently reading. So what I'm doing is that if I'm reading a book that is very big, I try to make sure that on the other sides of what I'm reading on, like maybe my career, I read a smaller book. And so this is a very simple to read book. It's a book of quotations, business quotations in particular. So if you want to sound like you know what you're doing in a business meeting, or you want to sound like you got it all together in a board meeting, this is a great book to read. Book of business quotations. And just to give you a tidbit of like what you would expect in a book like this, you know, there's a quotation that says, if it ain't broke, break it. And this is by Richard Paulskel, who is an academic, and he has written a book called Managing the Age. It really shifts, it messes up with your comfort zone, and it gives you these really fascinating quotations that really provoke you to think deeply about business, about systems in corporate, in your business, if you're an entrepreneur. So I really highly encourage you to purchase this book, or just put it on your reading list. Maybe you can get it this year, next year, whichever way it is. Great little tool to always keep in your bag, especially just before a board meeting. And on a habits front, I have had this journal for the longest time, and I think it has featured in a lot of videos on this channel. But this is such a powerful journal, one of my very favorite journals. I literally likely carry this every single day wherever I'm going. Like, you know, when you want to meet up with someone for coffee and you're not too sure if they're gonna arrive on time, I carry this and I'll write stuff that I'm grateful for even while I'm sitting on the coffee table and waiting for somebody. So gratitude has just really transformed and changed my life in an amazing and powerful way. I've seen God just starts really trusting me with more as I have been more grateful for the things that he has done for me. So a gratitude journal is one of the books that I always keep and I always use. I'm also going to link down below some of the videos in which this gratitude journal has featured. One of them is some journal books that I recommend for every Christian woman to have. I encourage you to also watch that video. Some of you also know that I published a journal which is currently available as a digitally editable PDF, and this is a hard copy version. And I know a lot of you guys have been sending me messages and saying, Melody, we want the hard copy version. It's going to be available next year. I honestly don't have the capacity at the moment to make sure that everybody who needs this planner has it in hard copy. It is super expensive, so I'm trying to use this year to research and try to figure out which supplier we can use to make sure that you get this planner at the most reasonable price possible. But in terms of productivity, this is one of the things that I'm going to be using in my spiritual journey. I mean, it carries bucket lists, you know, what do you want to do in the year? It carries goal templates if you have a goal for yourself. It helps you map out a goal and how to accomplish it so that you really have clarity in your mind before you tackle that goal. This has been a great blessing to me, and I'm going to be sharing a lot more of this book. So you can still expect to hear quite a lot more of this planner if you are interested in knowing more about it. And there's also a series that I did on this planner on what you can expect from it. So I'm actually going to link the series in the description box below as well. Check it out. It's less than 10 minutes, 4-part series. I really want to encourage you to go check it out. If this is something that will be valuable to you, go and purchase your own. It's only $3.47, guys. I made it as cheap as possible, so check it out. Finally, the Bible. I mean, where are we gonna go without a Bible? Where in life? What goals? What achievements? What ambitions do we have in life are we going to accomplish without the grounding that we get from this ancient age book? The book that never runs out of fashion, the book that never misses, the book that has wisdom that can completely change and transform our reality right now. I'm currently trying to focus on reading the New Testament. At the moment, I feel like there's a word for me in the New Testament. And I hear a lot of you guys say that there's a lot of productivity videos on this channel. Because this channel, if you watch my very first ever video, you will realize that I started this channel to share my own personal journey. So wherever my personal spiritual journey is going, that's where this channel is going to go. But I try as much as possible to help you architect the Christian lifestyle that you love to live in, a Christian lifestyle that is rich, that is satisfying, that is fulfilling, a lifestyle that you can go to a friend and say, you know what, I'm having a great time with God this year. That is what I desire for you. So whenever you come to this channel, always know that we try as much as possible to help you to architect a lifestyle. I just felt like I needed to just put that out there because sometimes there is a bit of a disconnect in terms of what you're trying to do as a YouTuber and what people are expecting of you. That being said, though, I am committed to be doing monthly Bible studies at the end of every single month. Isn't that amazing? At the end of every single month, I'm going to try to do one Bible study this year. So you can expect some fireworks there. You can really expect me to just get deep into the word and to teach you. And man, oh man, I'm also excited about it. So yeah, make sure you check out and watch out for those. As I sign out of this video, let me know in the comments below what are some of the books that you've been reading this month of January. Let's share some book ideas. Maybe I'll also put it on my to-read list as well. And who knows, maybe there's a sister who's also going to be right there in the description box below, right in the comment section below. I always like twist the two. I don't know why. Since the very beginning, like if you watch many of my videos, I always just mix the description and the comments. But anyways, I think you know what I'm trying to say. Go in the comment section below, drop a book that you are reading, and if you see a book that you're also reading, why don't you go in the description box below? There it goes again. I'm hopeless. I'm hopeless. Just get in the comments below and check out if someone is reading a book that you're reading, and maybe that could start a conversation, and who knows, it could also start a sisterhood. Thank you so much for watching this video. I also want to encourage you to check out my mailing list, check out my podcast, check out my blog. All of the links are going to be in the description box below. There is a lot of articles and a lot of resources that could be great for your personal spiritual journey this 2019. I can't wait for many more videos with you guys. Invite a friend and let's go on this journey together. Thank you so much. God bless you, and let this 2019 be a powerful year for yourself and myself, a year of establishment, a year of abundance, a year of increase, a year of great joy. In the name of Jesus